What up, YouTube? How y'all living? I hope everybody's day is going amazing. My day going beautiful, man. I'm working, making it happen, bro. Working that badass graveyard shift. You know how it goes. I'm super grateful for the having and do it. This your first video watching me. My name's Jaquan. You know my channel through him because through him it was already done. I just come on here and give y'all testament of the things that I be going through, how I see things and how things get relayed to me, and just how things make sense to me in this life. You understand, that don't necessarily mean they're the right ways to maneuver the world, but they are what is allowing me to make sense of things and have an outlook of positivity, productivity, and always finding a silver lining and making sense of the chaos around me, right? So, take it and maturely, responsibly do what you want with it, right? But anyway, today was a day, bro. Keep it G. I ain't have no adversity like that, son. And so when I have days like that, I know I'm supposed to look and find something, because you're supposed to be learning something every day. I'm supposed to be getting 1% better every single day. I stuck to the structure. I stuck to the plan, but it wasn't nothing that I had to really like, okay, this is surface level, something that I can allow to mess with me and get me to a level I don't want to be in. But deeply speaking, as I look at it through alternate lenses, I can start to see things, and I come on here and tell y'all about them, right? This wasn't one of those days for me. This was a day where I just sat back and chilled. So I said, okay, cool. What I'm going to do is sit back in appreciation today. Thanksgiving is literally 2 weeks from today, so how ironic. I just sit back and appreciate the things that I was and am putting myself through, the things that are to come, that I'm going to have to utilize the skills that I'm working on right now, right? And an appreciation of how far I've come. And I'm not saying I'm where I want to be by a long shot whatsoever. I don't think that we'll ever feel like that. I think that's just human character traits, right? That's maybe a flaw, maybe not, depending on how you look at that. Our will and want for more, right? We always want to get better. Shit, it's evolution. That's how we've gotten to where we are right now. That's obviously how I can come on a freaking camera and talk to you right now, right? But anyway, I just say that to say I'm grateful for the things that are to come, man, and adversity as well. I always speak to you guys about that because I think that plays a bigger part in our lives than we realize. I think that through a lot of those things, and I say this all the time, is where we create sense of the world. Honestly, it's how we can allow ourselves, how we can, I don't want to say trick, but how we can strategically organize our minds into being okay with whatever comes and fully confident in the decisions that we make and just going through this life, bro. And I think that sometimes we forget how powerful we are. I think sometimes you may forget it. Sometimes I may forget it. Sometimes I can come on here and give the knowledge, simply put, and the next day I go through something and have me just second guessing it, bro. And I just have to remind myself of the same things I'm telling y'all, bro. Life doesn't get any easier, and I don't think that it's supposed to. I think that the reason it gets harder is because you start being able to manage more things on your plate. And I think that if we look at life like this, if you were given half of the responsibilities you taking care of now 5-10 years ago, how would you have been handling them? You would have definitely been drowning alive. You definitely would not be managing whatsoever. But it's the Most High. He gives us just enough to feel like we almost feel like we can't do it, but not so much that it's just, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. And if you ever are feeling like that, just know that the Most High will never do that to you. You feel me? There is always a way where there is some will, I promise you. And then slowly but surely through self-developing, you start to realize some of the weights that are pulling us down or self-inflicted or ways that we've allowed our minds to go on and make things larger than what they are and ramble into creating certain anxieties, depressions, mixed emotions, lack of confidences in ourselves, lack of understandings, allowing ourselves to prove stereotypes to be true even. And once you're able to reverse how do people say that, and like reverse engineer those things, you start to realize that most of it is self-inflicted, whether it be from not understanding, which is okay, so past trauma, whatever the case may be, or things that we were doing like to ourselves, and we knew that we were doing it right, and we just didn't see how bad and how much of an adverse effect that it really had on us. But regardless of the fact, all of those things are tools that we should all be utilizing to become better people, to maneuver this life in a proper way, bro. I used to fall victim to it. Like I said, I still fall victim to it, bro. I'm not the best at none of these things that I tell y'all. I just see them, you understand? And I think that we all see them. And I think that it feels good when somebody else sees what I see and they can put a name on it. They can explain it in another way. That way I know that the things that I'm going through, that somebody else is going through, we can push through those things together. If they can do it, I can do it. Because me and you are the same. You and the person you look up to are the same. You and the person you look up to looks up to are the same. You feel me? We all are humans, bro. And this thing really just boils down to how bad do we want it for ourselves, bro. And it doesn't matter where we start. It doesn't, bro. It may take you longer than someone else, but your story is your story for a reason. Nobody else is born with your name, with your DNA, with the likes and dislikes that you have. Nobody. So maneuver this thing as such. And if there are individuals around you who don't support it, then hey, so be it. It is what it is, man. But I have nothing else more than that to say. I'm working, man. I gotta go. Keep your head up, keep grinding. Don't ever stop. Don't let nobody discourage you, because through him you'll conquer it all. Through him, I promise you, it was already done. I'm out of here.
I went through hell and back, and I came back a better me. Said this so many times, but I swear I finally see.